Hey record loving friends, it's Brian from tokyorecordstyle. I am at Shibuya Crossing, the big scramble where all the people cross the street at the same time. And I am going to go to Shinjuku on my way home to Ni-Chome because I want to make a special video for Richard, aka Calvin Wazoo in Chicago. I want to send him a little shout out for doing the Japan vinyl tag, and I thought I would bring you along for the ride. So shall we go together? Let's head over to Nichome in Shinjuku and enjoy the ride. Off we go. Okay, we just arrived and we are here in Nichome, Tokyo's colorful rainbow LGBTQ queer town. Very cool, fun place to come hang out. It's alive on a Friday night, and yeah, an interesting, fun pocket of Tokyo to come and enjoy with your queer friends, you know, see all manners of sexuality being expressed on the streets. I came here specifically to send a message to Richard, Calvin Wazoo in Chicago. Let me take a little break here to show you around, and let me make a thank you video for Calvin, aka Richard, and I'll be right back. Okay friends, so we are here in Shinjuku. You might just barely be able to make it out on the sign Ni-Chome. It's the second ward, second Chome in Shinjuku. And it actually spans quite a far ways. Over here, down all the way, you'll see the tall buildings and Kabukicho and the big entertainment districts of Shinjuku. And this whole area is actually part of Nichome, and there's lots of like little cool underground bars, but it is a sprawling entertainment district, and this is kind of the main drag right here. So I'm just gonna walk you guys back to my bike and you guys can have a little peek at Nichome. I don't know how much I'll be able to show you or how much I'll be able to talk about it. Don't really know it that well, but I love this sign, one world, no border. And I'm going to tell you a little bit what I do know about Nichome. Now, I want to start here at this kind of funky building. There's like this oddly shaped, bizarre building, and inside is photographer's gallery and Kula photo gallery on the 4th floor. And I recommend you go check it out. Two really cool photo galleries. I mentioned it because not only is it a great photo gallery, but the owner there agreed to participate in a photo walk and gallery hop that I hosted a number of years ago. And by him saying yes, it triggered a lot of the other photo galleries to say yes. And so I really owed him one for joining, because what it allowed me to do was put photo galleries on this sort of scavenger hunt photo walk that I planned out called Photo Peace. It was sort of a continuation of my photo hoku efforts. And another way that I'm connected to Nichome is that I have a very dear friend from my childhood who came out to me. It was a big deal, but we kind of knew always that, you know, he was gay, and that, you know, we were so happy when he finally came out. And it was only really when I got married, and he'd been with his partner for some 15 years, and he didn't have the same rights that I had. So only then did I realize the injustice that he was facing. And so I'm sorry that I was a little bit late to the Ally game, but I wanted to do some efforts to normalize same-sex marriage and marriage equality. So I used to come down here quite a lot and photograph same-sex couples using the big camera and the instant film, and the project is called Photo Pride. And so you can find it online, it's still out there. And I was trying to champion the idea that Japan should be first in Asia to accept same-sex marriage and to make it the law of the land. They weren't first, and they're still not first, but they're getting closer. In Shibuya Ward and in certain cities, it's common and it's the law, and in other places it's still not. But Taiwan beat them to it, and I think Singapore is doing pretty good too. And unfortunately, Japan didn't lead the pack on that effort, but hey, you know, they can't win them all. So in Ni-Chome, there's a little bit of smutty video shop, and but there's like nice actually bars and cool, super oshare, fashionable places to have a drink and to have some eats, and it's actually like one of my favorite places to come and hang out. You'll also see like this bar is always really happening in the summertime. There's people out here in droves out in the street, and there's all the typical kabuki-cho sort of entertainment life that you might find, you know, where you go into a bar and you'll meet some gents like this maybe, who will entice you perhaps with their bruiser good looks. And yeah, so not a whole lot to show you in the dead middle of winter. In the summertime, it's a happening place. I see a cool Pikachu character behind me. Hello. Very nice. Can I say hello? いいですか? Nandake, what's your style? Are you a
Pikachu.
Pikachu, ne? You have a bar or
Gay bar.
Gay bar? No. Mina, come on. No, catch up. Okay. Naruhodo. Okay. Kawaii. Bar wa doko desu ka?
Bar wa
Macho bar, Jet. Okay, so he's trying to catch us for Jet. I'm just doing a little Ni-Chome no video. Dakara arigatou gozaimasu. Thanks so much. Oshare kakkoi. Honmono no kami janai. Okay, kakkoi. Let's go. Kawaii Pikachu. All right, very cute. Pikachu's a tout, trying to get some people for the gay bar. They've got the Christmas lights up, and you know, trying to be mindful of the town and the community. Some cool takoyaki and just, you know, some fun entertainment kind of stuff. So that's essentially Ni-Chome. There's a bit more back streets and back alleys, but a fun little pocket of Tokyo that you ought to come and see. You ought to come and know about. Don't expand your horizons and come party with the best. There's a lot of colorful characters here. A lot of colorful characters. So I'm going to head back to the bike. I did my video for Calvin Wazoo, AKA Richard. Thank you so much, Richard. And thanks for letting me bring you along to Ni-Chome. Looks like a happening bar there. And let's just hope my bike didn't get towed. Yeah, these are always like, there's like you know, like rows and rows and rows of signs. There's got to be like 20 different establishments in this building. Studio, bar Takashi, bar news, Soul, Liberty Cafe. And they go all the way up to the top. All different kinds of places. Campy bar, Anchor Bar, Rainbow Port Tokyo, Tiger Bar, Gluck Zero. All quite fun and yeah, interesting color of Tokyo. So I am going back to the bike here. Let's all be mindful of our sexual health. Don't do anything we're gonna regret. And it's time to go home. Here's the Rainbow Torii Gate. Quite cool. And time to go home. Well, thanks for joining me on a little trip to Ni-Chome. Hope you enjoyed that little facet of Tokyo. You guys want to come with me on my ride home? We've got a little trip home, so why don't you hop on and I'll cruise you back home and I'll say goodbye along the way. And until next time, see you at the record store. Bye.